students, today we are going to perform a new experiment that how to find out the regulation of a synchronous alternator. So first of all, we must familiar about the equipments. We have a experimental panel. This experimental panel, a circuit diagram is given here, and this is the symbols for AC alternator. The alternator, which converts mechanical power to electrical power. It means for giving the mechanical power, we should have a prime mover. So as a prime mover, we are using a DC motor. This DC motor is mechanically coupled to this alternator. The different ammeter voltmeters are given here, and these are DC shunt motor terminals, and these are the stator of alternator terminals RYB, and these are the field winding of alternator. Next equipments, see that we have, this one is the synchronous alternator. Synchronous alternator we have, this is the 5 kV alternator and 1500 RPM its speed, synchronous speed. This is mechanically coupled to the DC motor. The DC motor is working just like a prime mover of this alternator. So on these machines we have to perform two tests, open circuit test and short circuit test. Basically these two tests are performed for finding the regulation of this alternator. So we will learn this experiment into two parts. In the first part we will connect the circuits of DC shunt motor. The DC shunt motor terminals are given here. The DC shunt motor, for starting of DC shunt motor, we use a starter, 3-point starter. Here we are using line, field and armature. So we connect a switch, supply terminals L, connect to the L terminals of starter. Next, the field terminals is connected to field terminals, and double A stands for armature terminals, is connected in series in ammeter, and these are the double A terminals are connected at a common point, and this common point is going to the negative terminals of DC supply. So we connect double A terminals at a common point, and this common point is connected to the negative terminals of DC supply. And now for measuring the back EMF across armature, we connect a voltmeter in parallel. So we connect a voltmeter in parallel for connecting in across armature. So this is the circuit is completed for prime mover, means DC shunt motor. This motor is already mechanically coupled to the alternator, means the mechanical power of this prime mover is transferring to this alternator. On this alternator, we have to perform two tests, open circuit test and short circuit test. The open circuit test means these terminals are open. And how to connect the circuits? These are the terminals for stator winding of alternator, and these are star connected. And how to connect the star? A common point. We connect the star and common point. And next, the RYB, 3 terminals of this stator. Where it is going to the multifunction meter, input of multifunction meter, and these are the input of multifunction meter. Input of multifunction meter. Second part is these output terminals are open. Why? Because we are doing the open circuit test. Second, the field winding field winding of terminals. Field winding F1, this is the DC exciter, it is connecting series ammeter, and this ammeter is connected to the F1 terminals, and double F connected to the negative terminals of exciter. So this is the connections for exciter, and connect a voltmeter in parallel, for measuring the voltage, DC voltage. So this is the circuits completed for open circuit test. Next stage, this OCC character is drawn between two parameters, field current and open circuit voltage. So field current you will get with the help of A2 ammeter, and the open circuit voltage you can measure with the help of multifunction meter. So we start this DC motor with the help of 3-point starter. DC exciter set to 0, switch it off and switch on, and first of all we start the DC motor with the help of starter. The starter, this one is starter, the 3-point starter. Yes. The motor speed is 1312 and line voltage is 9.5. Initially there is no excitation. First of all, this alternator you have to rotate at synchronous speed. So we will, when it is the speed is increasing 1420, and the negative means armature current, armature voltage, and 9.4 is the line to line voltage. Okay? And these are the field current is 0 because there is no excitations. The field current A2 is 0. And now for getting the OCC characteristics, we switch on. And gradually increase the excitation. See that excitation is increased. Yes, voltage increasing. Yes, voltage 24.68. Current is 0.55 ampere. And this is the generated voltage across generator. As we are increasing the excitations, the generated voltage is increasing, and this test perform rated voltage 400 volt. So you have to bring this excitation up to 400 volt. Yes, this is the 390, 1.15 and 50. Yes, this is the rated voltage. The voltage value should not exceed by this value. So this is the field current and these are the rated voltage. So this is our open circuit test is performed successfully, and gradually decrease the excitations, switch off, Second part of this experiment is short circuit test. In the short circuit test, what we have to do, we have to shortate these output terminals through a wire like this. So the three-phase terminals are short circuited. In this short circuit conditions, we have to observe the short circuit current with the help of this multifunction meter and field current. So this short circuit current does not exceed by this rated value. The rated value of this alternator is 5 ampere. Now, so we start again, switch on, and start the prime mover with the help of a starter. Starter, and the speed is increasing. See that speed increasing. Exciter is 0, DC excitation is 0, and again switch off and observe the reading of short circuit current with the help of multifunction meter and field current with the help of A2 ammeter. So we start and increase the excitations. See that 0.6 and 0.7 ampere short circuit current and field current 0.2. Next 1 ampere and field current 0.3. Again readings for SCC characteristics for 1.2, 1.2 and 0.4. We will take 5 readings. 1.5 short circuit current and field current 0.5. The precautions: the volt current should not increase by rated value 2 ampere and 0.66, and increase the excitations up to rated current. Three 3.7. Yes, so these are 6 or 7 readings. With the help of we can draw its SCC characteristics and reduce the excitations slowly and see that switch off and MCB off. So this is the SCC characteristic test is completed. So in this alternator we will perform 2 tests, OC test and SC test. The second test is also necessary for finding the revolutions stator winding resistance. The stator winding resistance means remove all the terminals and we will calculate the stator winding resistance. How to calculate the stator winding resistance? The simple we can calculate using Ohm's law. The Ohm's law means these are stator winding terminals, these are internally connected, so we keep the DC supply across any 2 phase like this. DC supply connect here, ammeter is series, and we will give the supply across R by 2 phase because these 3 phases are connected internally, and connect a voltmeter across supply and this voltmeter V2 gives the supply voltage and this A2 is the current flowing through the ammeter, and with the help of formula V upon I we can calculate its stator winding resistance. So we get the supply, start, switch on, and increase the excitation A2 and B2, Yes. The minus is showing because the polarity is reverse. 23.7 and 3.1. 26.6, 3.6. Next readings 30.6, 4.0. By dividing V upon I, we can calculate the resistance of two phase. Two phase means R of Y, and divide by 2, we can calculate the resistance per phase. So this is the stator winding test. So with the help of these three tests, open circuit test, short circuit test, and stator winding resistance, in this calculations part, we will determine its voltage regulations. Okay, thank you.